It is an understatement to say that I am concerned by the direction of the EPA, and I believe the American people are right to be concerned also. In January, EPA announced it would stop considering the value of lives saved from putting limits on air pollution. EPA ignored its own analysis that a rollback of limits on mercury pollution threatens public health and imposes costs on Americans. EPA also ignored its analysis of the revocation of the endangerment finding, which found that the cost of the action would indeed outweigh any savings. So President Trump has issued sweeping exemptions to entire industries from complying with hazardous air pollution standards, which were granted with no transparency and seemingly no analysis of how they might harm public health. And to repeal vehicle standards, EPA's analysis found that elimination of these standards would increase consumer costs and gas prices, adding another $3 billion per year in fuel costs by 2035 for American drivers. And you can bet that EPA took a rosy estimate of future gas prices. It certainly did not account for President Trump's illegal war with Iran, which has now raised average gas prices to over $4.10 per gallon. This deregulatory agenda is giving Americans the privilege of paying more to have worse health outcomes, because apparently in the Trump administration, the only costs worth considering are how much environmental protections will affect polluting corporations' bottom lines. EPA's budget cuts and deregulatory actions will result in more pollution while reducing our scientific capacity to understand just how pollution will impact Americans' health and well-being. I find that unacceptable, and I believe most Americans would agree.